What is going on, guys? Rob here with RK Motorsports. Today's video is going to be the price reveal for the CBR 1000, and I'm going to go over exactly how much it cost me to rebuild this bike. So it has been a couple weeks since I posted the complete start to finish rebuild video of the CBR 1000, and one of the most popular questions that I've been asked is how much did it cost for me to redo this bike? For example, this guy commented, this guy commented, this one, 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 and this one, and this one. So that was the most popular question that I got asked. Another thing that I got asked a lot was about the dent in the header. Now, when I did the video, there was a dent in one of the exhaust headers. Now, looking back, I probably should have changed out the headers and redid the exhaust to fix that issue. But the bike still fires up, it runs with that damage to the exhaust. I think I'm still going to replace that in the future, so that is one thing that I'm not really going to factor into the overall price. So with that, I'm going to start going over exactly how much it costs to rebuild this bike. Starting with the least expensive items that I had to buy for this bike, all the way up to the highest price item, which was the bike in its wrecked condition that I had to buy. So starting with the least expensive items, I've got my little cheat sheet here that I'm going to be reading off of. The least expensive item that I had to buy for this bike was the passenger foot pegs. We've got the front foot pegs and the rear passenger foot pegs for both sides. That was $11.50. Next up on the list was the coolant that I had to get for the bike. That was $20 to fill up the system, fill up the radiator, give it a flush and all that stuff. After that was the hand grips, these Domino orange hand grips for both sides. Those were $21.55. Well worth the money in my opinion. After that was OEM parts that I had to buy for this bike. It's actually brackets from the 2012 to 2016 CBR 1000, and it's these little brackets that are on the back of here. These are used to mount up and fit the 2012 to 2016 fairings for the CBR 1000. So those are OEM brackets that I needed to do the swap to the newer style, and those were $24. After that, next we have the shorty levers. The original levers that were on here were busted and broken, so I had to get these ones. These are just kind of some cheap eBay levers, which are gonna do the job for me. These were $30.88 for the set. The next item on our list was actually getting these tires mounted and balanced because I did not have a tire machine at the time. This is a new purchase. I just got this installed. Just got to get it completely set up and then I'll be able to mount my own tires. But for the time being, these were $40 for the front and rear total. So it was $20 for the front, $20 for the rear to get mounted. So it was $40 total for these tires to get mounted on the bike. The next thing on our list were these mirrors. We've got the smoked out lenses with the integrated turn signals, and these were $47.29. Up next on the list, which I actually do not have installed on the bike right now, is the tail light. This is the original one that was on the bike. I did buy an aftermarket one with the integrated turn signals, which I still have to install. It's actually in that little box right here. And that was $49.90 for that tail light for the CBR. After that, we have the right side clutch cover. Remember, our old one had some rash here and down here. This one I bought used. It's a used OEM cover, and that cost me $50. Oil and filter change. That was a total of roughly $50. Mobil 1 Racing 4T is what I like to use, and I have a new oil filter here. It's a high flow oil filter, so all in all, the oil change with the filter cost me around $50. The next item on our list, which was the oil pan. Of course, everybody knows how the old one looked like. I said it had a crack in it. Apparently, a lot of you guys thought that was funny because it didn't really have a crack. It had a giant hole in the bottom of the oil pan. The new oil pan that I got cost me $54. Next up is the headlight. This is the 2012 to 2016 style headlight for the CBR 1000. Now, originally I did purchase a 2008 to 2011 headlight for this bike because I didn't originally plan on going with the updated version of this body style. So the 2012 to 2016 headlight cost me $63.72. Next is the seat. I got this an aftermarket seat, brand new, was $64.63. The next item on our list, which is what I also had to purchase to complete the transformation from the old body style to the new style, was the air ducts. So I had to buy 2012 to 2016 air ducts for this bike, and those in total cost me $66.95. So that was the price for those air ducts. $86.39 for these bad boys. OEM rotors that I bought used off of eBay for the left and right sides. Obviously our old ones were very destroyed from that impact that front wheel had. So these bad boys are doing the job like new. Next up, we got triple digit numbers. We've got the undertail here, which is OEM from Partszilla.com. This was $100 for the 2012 to 2016 undertail for the CBR 1000. Next is the stator cover and gasket. This was $101 for the cover and the gasket. I got this, I think, off of eBay. There was a lower price that I found than Partzilla, and it had the gasket with it, and it was brand new OEM for $101. The Radiator is the next one that we have on our list. This is $172.75. I actually bought this used off of eBay also. It's a OEM part that didn't have any damage, so I got it for a decent price, slapped that on there. So again, the price is $172.75 for that Radiator. Now we're starting to get into some pricier items. The Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2s, these added quite a bit of price to this rebuild. This was brand new tires for front and rear, $225.48, but these are well worth it. Now we have some nice new tires ready to get some awesome grip on the road. Now we have the last three most expensive items. Number 3 from the top is the set of fairings for this bike. This is a Repsol Edition set of fairings from ntfairing.com for a 2012 to 2016 CBR 1000. And the price for this was $394 shipped to my house for this bike. So $394 for that set of fairings, which honestly, in my opinion, turned out really nice. And the fitment was awesome for this bike. Very good quality. Number 2 from the top, the wheels, front and rear. These are modeled after the 2012 to 2016 CBR 1000 wheels. These are actually from Arashi. These are Arashi wheels. I got these off of eBay for $874.20. Now I can't provide too much of a review on these wheels yet, but once I get this bike on the road and I can ride it for a little bit, I'll have some better feedback on how these wheels are. But as of right now, I'm very pleased with how these wheels look. And again, $874.20 was the price for these wheels. And last but not least, we have the price of the bike in its wrecked condition when I picked it up. That was $950. It looked like a pile of scrap when I bought it, but I saw the potential on the bike, which clearly has worked out, and you can see how the bike looks right now. So if you have been following along with the totals, the purchase price of the bike in its original condition was $950. And the total parts cost was $2,548.24. Now with that price, I did not factor in the price of labor or the time. Now with the price of the bike and the parts, that brings our total to $3,498.24 is exactly the amount of money that I have into this bike. Now I did not factor any labor or time into this bike. Obviously, if you were to bring a wrecked bike like it was in its original condition to a dealership and have them do all the work, it probably would have been over 10 grand for the bike, labor, and all of that. So that is why I'm able to do it so cheap by doing everything myself. So that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys like this, and I hope this answered some questions about what this bike costs and how much it takes to rebuild one of these bikes. So again, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. Peace. Hold on a second, what the hell is this guy doing out here? What the heck? Hey, hold on a second. Hold on, get out of here. Get out of here. So dope. Oh, watch the curb. Winter beater.